Looks like our video is live, I'm assuming. All right, cool. Hello. Hello, world. Hello, Clubhouse. We are live with this fabulous human being.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Isn't that accent delicious? I love it. So,
no,
no, don't be ashamed of your accent. I think it's great. And the accent is from?
France.
France.
But I was born in Ukraine actually, so I have Russian and French.
Yum.
I can speak.
Why are you doing all the things accents are yum? Anyway. So, hello world. We have our newest fresh out the box intern, and I thought this might be a cool time to chat about new financial year because it is officially the 6th of July. So, happy end of financial year. 6th of July. Happy end of financial year to everyone who's just been through all of that. And welcome to what we are doing now, which is talking about what this new year is going to help. We have had a year. We've had a crazy year, COVID, right?
Yeah.
It's been intense.
Yeah.
If you hear that little subtle meow in the background, that is Simba. Yes, she is a cat. She's not allowed in this Clubhouse chat. So we have been through a lot. And I'm really curious, just asking from a business owner's perspective, but also from an intern's perspective, about what a new financial year might hold. It's a brand new year. It's coming out of COVID. We still don't know what the future looks like.
Yes.
But how can we plan? How can we plan and make goals? How do you set a realistic goal? And would you be really disappointed if it didn't happen? I mean, we're talking about cancel culture. Have you heard about cancel culture?
No.
This is the thing where we as society have become so used to things being cancelled.
Oh yeah, like you mean events and everything around? Yeah, obviously, yeah. That's a shame. But actually, in South Australia, we're very lucky, especially in Adelaide, because the Fringe wasn't cancelled and also events, not that many was cancelled. So
Yes.
That was good.
That is a good point. We're in a good place here in South Australia, and I hope that continues in the long term. But we're coming out of COVID. It's been a hell of a year, and we're just figuring out how to set goals that are realistic and that we're going to be excited about. So have you thought about what would you set as your personal goal this new year?
So about my new goal of this year, it's gonna be to find a really good job position in the future. I wish.
Anyone hiring? Hiring.
Yeah, please. I will leave my resume at the end of the video. So yeah, I'm a student in communication, media, marketing, and I'm specialized in the event sector. So my goal will be to find an event agency where I can organize the events, plan some events, but as well to improve my English because I arrived here February last year. And I'm an au pair at the moment, so I'm working in a host family in Australia, and I try to improve my English with them and to go to English classes and to do a lot of activities like volunteering, internships. So yeah, my future goal will be to stay in Australia if I can, of course. Will be great, and obviously to find a job or studying if I can. But it's
You know, speaking of goals for people who plan to try and stay in Australia coming out of this COVID season, I think it's having a bit of an impact on how we look at immigration and visas, and
exactly.
right, we're looking at things might look different in future. So how do you set yourself up for success that the immigration departments would look at you as a good candidate to stay here? Because especially now with COVID, everyone wants to be here.
Exactly.
Everyone wants to be in Australia. It's the best place to be. So
Yeah.
how do you set yourself apart, right?
I saw that article which I don't remember, like 2 weeks ago. It was about Adelaide. It's third place where it's really most livable place where to
Yes.
live, and it's
Yes.
Adelaide. It's in the third place, like
Yeah.
after Japan. No, I don't remember what.
Yeah.
So I was really impressed.
Well, there you go. Most livable place, and those who are living here are really blessed. Like, we're so lucky. Let's not take that for granted for a second. But then everyone actually wants to live here and everyone wants to come here. And so it's going to have an impact on visas. It's going to have an impact on our economy. Obviously, we're seeing the effects on things like property. Oh my gosh, trying to get a rental or buying a house at the moment. We saw an auction online where there were 100 people at an auction. Back in the day, you'd have 4. Now you're competing with 100 people trying to buy a house. It's rough. And so I feel for those who are struggling in this coming financial year. So those business people watching as well, those who are entrepreneurs and they're coming out of the COVID season, I think now's the time to make some critical decisions. Making some critical decisions about how long we can realistically ride this out. Because, do you want to let her in? Simba is determined to join us. So if she jumps up, we will say hi to her. But otherwise, she can just crawl around on the floor and just feel a little bit better that she's nearby. How about that? Simba. So, yes, in case you're wondering, she's a cat. So we business owners. So I think it's time that we have to make some really critical decisions because we thought, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't think it would last this long. When it first started, you're like, oh yeah, by the end of 2020, there'll be a vaccine or there'll be, the whole lockdown thing would have worked and then we're done, right?
Yeah.
But here we are with version 2, 3, 4, 5 deltas now. Who knows how long this will be? And is this the new flu? Is this going to be forever with us?
Yeah.
And if so, maybe that changes the way we do business. That changes the way we plan our lives.
Yes, exactly. I think it's actually it's for everyone. I have a lot of friends, they go where to be back in France, and some of them stayed here, some of them left already, and I'm from France, for example, and I don't have any project to go back in France because with coronavirus, and I'm not sure where it's gonna be my perspective in France, where I can find a job now. It's I have more opportunity here at the moment. So at the moment I prefer stay here and to explore more opportunities.
You just mentioned exploring more opportunities. Now on that one, this is part of the reason why I think business owners should think a bit differently, think outside the square, do new things. So our goals in the past might have been the standard, buy a car, buy a house, go on a holiday, get fit, go to the gym. That never happens, whatever it is. We might have set standard goals in the past for ourselves personally. And in business, we might have said, hire a new team member, go international, whatever it might have been that you set your financial goals. Well, if we're having to do things differently now, and we're thinking outside the square, that's sometimes uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, question for you. You came over to a brand new country, you don't know anyone, you're starting a whole new life. So all of the goals you're setting are in foreign territory.
Yeah.
That's exactly where we all are, right?
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
Just I did 4 years of study in France, and after 4 years of communication, I said okay, just gap year now. And in my study, it's important to speak English. So I knew I will never find a way how to speak English in France because the lesson didn't work for me and I think so. I said okay, I'm just gonna change, start a new life and to go in a country where I can speak English. So it was or America or Australia, and at the end I chose Australia. I came here for 6 months. I came here only for 6 months. The story begins with 6 months. Hey Simba!
She was determined to be here after all.
Exactly. And and the things changed when the COVID started, and I feel like okay, maybe I have to stay a bit more. And I so much loved Australia and the people around me, my friends, the volunteering staff, the English classes. I always discover something new. Even yesterday, for example,
She's contributing now.
Even yesterday, I did, for example, RSA course, which is gonna help me maybe to find a job in hospitality as well.
Fingers crossed.
So fingers crossed. I hope so. So there's a lot of opportunities here, and a lot of new things I discover every day for myself, and it's very challenging. Because when I came here, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I knew I will be au pair, and today when I'm looking back, for example, I see okay, I'm not only au pair, I'm doing some volunteering stuff with communication skills at Danton Foundation, for example. I'm doing English classes. I'm doing IELTS practicing as well. I'm looking for a hospitality job. I'm with you as well, Talent Academy, event coordinator. A lot of opportunities opens for me, and I'm oh my god, so excited. I don't know by what to start, and sometimes it's a lot of responsibilities because I have to be everywhere at the same moment and at the same moment for each project, and I have to manage that. So that is tricky part, but at the same time it's challenging and it's good. I feel
Rewarding.
that, yeah, it's like amazing. It's like amazing because I'm not only doing that or that. I'm everywhere, and that is interesting to catch.
There you go.
Like, oh,
Well, folks, I think that's really interesting that out of your comfort zone is where you learn new things. Out of your comfort zone is where you probably grow the most. So that's our challenge for you this new financial year. Step out of your comfort zone, do something new, think outside the box, live a little bit differently, and I think we'll all recover really quickly and we'll see the economy bounce back. So good luck. Hope you can tune in future and check out what we do. And if you have any jobs to hire interns, we have interns that you can hire. Always ask us. So hopefully we can see you soon and enjoy your year ahead. Bye.
Bye.